guys follow my channel regularly, then you will know that I absolutely love to create my own tags, which is why I'm very excited about today's video, because I have created the Princess Bride book tag. Hi everyone, it is Samantha. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am very excited about today's video because I decided to take one of my favorite books and one of my favorite movies and create a book tag about them. That is a Princess Bride book tag. This is one of my favorite books and movie, and I really wanted to translate it into a tag for all of you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. I have 10 questions pertaining to this book / movie, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So question number 1 is, of course, Westley, our hero. I had a hard time coming up with a question for this particular character because he's kind of, I don't know, I was going to find one to fit. I mean, Westley is very heroic and he's very focused on getting his love Buttercup, and he's kind of a smart ass, and so I just had a hard time thinking of a book related question to fit him. I ultimately ended up choosing a romantic, your favorite romantic hero, but I decided I'm going to also leave this question open. It would be kind of be like choose your own adventure, except for with a book tag, and I want you guys to choose a question or a category that you think would fit Westley. So I would love to see in your guys' videos what you choose, how you choose to answer this question. But for me, I'm going with a romantic hero, and I chose Captain Wentworth from Persuasion. As you guys know, I love Emma. That is my favorite of Jane Austen's novels, but I absolutely love the love story between Anne Elliot and Captain Wentworth. Just this unrequited love that ultimately ends in pure happiness, and I absolutely adore it, and Captain Wentworth has written one of the best love letters in all of literary history, in my opinion, and I will forever swoon about that letter. It is perfect in every way. Question number 2 is Princess Buttercup, and for this one you need to choose a book that has a rags to riches story. For myself, I decided to go with Uprooted by Naomi Novik. This was the closest I could come to for this question because for some reason I was having a hard time thinking of a good answer to this. I'm drawing a blank on rags to riches stories in terms of books I own, but I'm going to go with Uprooted because Antoninska comes from a poor background. She's a woodcutter's daughter, and she ends up kind of rising to a level of aristocracy, and she becomes the servant to the dragon. So this is the best I got. However, she was rich in love before she left, so she wasn't completely poor. I guess if you want to take a materialistic viewpoint on this question, then it was a rags to riches story. But we're just going to go with it because this is the closest I have. I'm sorry. Question number 3 is a Dread Pirate Roberts. And for this one, you just need to choose your favorite book with pirates or a book you want to read that has pirates in it. For this, I am choosing Robin Hobb's Live Ship Trilogy. This is the 3rd book, Ship of Destiny. But there are pirates in all 3 books. Very interesting pirates, very intriguing storylines, and I absolutely love how she did it. And it was just done so well. I just loved all of the pirate actions and the ship scenes that went on in this series. It was just very, very well done. Question number 4 is Prince Humperdink. And for this one, it is a villain that you love to hate. For this, I'm going with Regal from the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb. Absolutely hated Regal. Regal is Fitz's uncle, and he is the biggest jerkwad you could ever discover. Just complete jackwagon. I just hated him to bits, but I also love to hate him. He was so abhorrent that I wanted to like jump into the book and strangle him myself. So I definitely hated him, but I also kind of love to hate him. You love a good villain. Love a good villain for your hero to go up against. Question number 5 is ROUS, or rodents of unusual size. And for this one, you need to choose your favorite monster. It could be anything. It could be fantastical or not, whatever you want. Your favorite monster, beast, whatever. For this, I'm going with Hagrid's blast-ended Scroots. They've really were quite the beast, weren't they? They really sounded quite abhorrent and just ridiculous, and I absolutely love them. Gotta love Hagrid, man, he tried. But I'm going to have to choose Blast-Ended Scroots. I think they were definitely the ROUSs of the Harry Potter world. Question number 6 is As You Wish. For this one, it is a book that has a sweet romance. This one I'm going with Solace by Gail Carriger. Alexia Terravati and Lord Macon, I absolutely loved their relationship together. Their romance made me laugh. I loved how spitfire she was and how he just couldn't help himself but love her, and it was just kind of a sweet little romance. They were made for each other, those two. It was perfect in every way. Question number 7 is Mwarrige. It's what brings us together today. Love that scene. And for this question, you need to choose 2 characters that you ship and 2 characters that you do not ship. And they could be actual connections in a book or not. I'll leave it up to you. I'm going to go controversial here on this one, and I actually shipped Harry and Hermione. I have to admit that I feel like they would have done better together than with Hermione and Ron. I mean, I do like how it ended, but personally, I would have liked to see Harry and Hermione end up together. I think they would have done quite well as a couple. I wish them all the best, but me personally, I just would have liked to have seen them together in the end, but no, It's okay. I would trust Rowling's judgment on this. In terms of a couple that I do not ship, I'm going to have to choose Locke and Sabetha from the Gentleman Bastards trilogy by Scott Lynch. I know that Locke loves Sabetha, but personally I just don't feel like they're good for one another. I think they both need to just go their separate ways permanently. I just feel like they don't do very well together. I feel like Locke could find somebody that would understand him and love him, and I think he just needs to move on. And Sabetha as well. So that's just my opinion. I guess we will see how it will play out in the rest of the books, but personally, I would like to see them both end up with different people. Question number 9 is Fezzick, Inigo Montoya, and Vezzini. And for this one, you have to choose your favorite crime organization. So this can be a thieving group, it could be pirates, it really could be anything you want, any group of people that is involved in crime, black market, that kind of a thing. For me, I am going to choose the Gentleman Bastards from the Gentleman Bastards series by Scott Lynch. This is Eliza Lamora book 1. Absolutely love the Gentleman Bastards. I love how smart-assy they are. I love how good they are at thieving. They kind of steal from the rich to keep for themselves. They don't give it to the poor, but that's okay. I just find their whole dynamic to be really, really interesting. I like how they all look after one another. I like how they're kind of their own family, and I like how they pull off heists on rich jerks. So, perfect. Question number 10 is Inigo Montoya, and for this one you need to choose your favorite revenge story, or a revenge story that you want to read. I'm choosing The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, specifically Quoth's revenge that he seeks against the Chandering, these mysterious beings that have basically destroyed his life. I cannot wait to see what these creatures are, because we still don't know, because we still don't have book 3. Yeah, I've been waiting for almost 5 years now. Yep. So this is definitely a very interesting one. Quoth wants to get his revenge on these beings that have destroyed everything he knows and loves. And I just find the whole revenge bit to be a bit interesting. And we keep getting little hints dangled in front of us as to what they are. And then Patrick Rothfuss goes, "Phew! Haha, you still don't have the book yet." So hoping it will come out soon. Please. And finally, question number 10 is The Princess Bride, book versus movie. Which one do you like better, or do you like them both? I just kind of want to know. Personally, I like them both. They were actually, fun fact, written by the same person. William Goldman wrote both the book and the screenplay. Actually, William Goldman has written a lot of screenplays. He wrote The Stepford Wives, he wrote Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. He's written a lot. But that aside, I like them both for different reasons. I think the book is done very, very well, but I like them both. I like the book. I like the asides that William Goldman puts in as the author, like write an explanation to the text and things like that. And I really like the movie. I think the movie was done really well. I think it was perfectly cast. I just absolutely loved everything about the movie. I think it's hilarious, and I think the book was done just as well, so I'm going to have to go with both. Alright guys, that is it for the Princess Bride book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be tagging everybody. If you want to do this tag, if you love The Princess Bride, the book or the movie, please, please do this tag. I would love to see it. I would particularly love to see what you choose as a question for Westley, and I would just love to see everybody do it. So I'm not going to like spend a lot of time tagging a bunch of people. I'm just going to tag everyone and hope that you guys will all do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new tag video. Again, I can't wait to see what everyone's take on it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, happy reading. Bye!